Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Karr and I'm here to help you make smarter choices to live a healthier life. So typically after my workouts, at least when I'm at the gym, I like to head straight to the wet sauna. I'm usually in there for about 10 to 15 minutes and it's right around 120 degrees and it feels amazing. But it got me thinking, what are the actual health benefits of this routine? And does the type of sauna, wet, dry, or infrared make a difference? Most of the major studies on sauna benefits focus on dry saunas, particularly Finnish style saunas. But does that mean my wet sauna routines are any less effective? I started digging into the research, and what I found was fascinating. Today, we're delving into the science of sauna use, including how saunas impact your body, everything from heat shock proteins to cardiovascular benefits to recovery and longevity. What are the differences between wet, dry, and infrared sauna? What is the optimal dose, meaning how long and for how often should you go to the sauna? What's the best timing, before or after your workout, in the morning or at nighttime? And lastly, how sauna use affects hormones like cortisol, dopamine, and its impact on heart rate variability or HRV. Think of regular sauna use as a form of exercise for your body. But instead of lifting weights or running, you're exposing yourself to heat. The mild heat stress acts just like a training session, conditioning your body to respond better to stress overall. Just like muscles grow stronger from being challenged, your body systems become more resilient and efficient from controlled heat stress. This process is called hormesis, where short, manageable stressors lead to greater overall strength and resilience. By regularly experiencing this kind of stress test, your body gets better at handling not just heat, but various other physiological challenges as well. The key player in this process, heat shock proteins, or HSPs. These are like your body's emergency repair crew. They prevent cellular damage, repair proteins, and even help fight neurodegeneration. One of the largest and most respected studies on sauna use comes from Finland. Researchers tracked over 2,300 men for 20 years, and the results were incredible. Men using a dry sauna 4 to 7 times per week had a 40% lower risk of all-cause mortality. They also experienced a 50% reduction in cardiovascular-related deaths. And sessions lasting more than 19 minutes were shown to provide the most significant benefits. The reason? Sauna mimics the cardiovascular effects of moderate-intensity exercise. It elevates heart rate, improves circulation, and increases vascular flexibility, helping lower the risk of heart disease over time. So if dry saunas dominate the research, does that mean they're better? Not necessarily. Both dry and wet saunas have been found to increase heart rate and circulation, activate heat shock proteins and reduce inflammation, and lower your blood pressure over time. But there are key differences. Dry saunas may provide slightly greater cardiovascular benefits due to higher sustained core temperature. On the other hand, wet saunas may be better for respiratory health, helping with conditions like asthma and sinus congestion. So do infrared saunas offer extra benefits? Unlike traditional saunas, which heat the air, infrared saunas use light to penetrate the skin and heat the body directly. Because of this, they operate at lower temperatures, making them more tolerable for people who struggle with extreme heat. So does this make them better? Not necessarily. The studies have shown that infrared saunas provide similar cardiovascular and longevity benefits as dry saunas, but maybe a better option for people who can't tolerate the high heat. Now let's talk about one of the questions I had regarding sauna use. Should you use it before or after exercise? For a long time, sauna has been associated with muscle recovery. But is this just bro science, or is there actual evidence to support it? A 2023 study on infrared sauna use found that post-workout sauna sessions significantly reduced delayed onset muscle soreness or DOMS, and helped athletes recover strength and power faster. So why do we think this happens? Well, heat increases blood circulation, which helps to flush out metabolic waste products like lactate, while delivering fresh oxygen as well as nutrients to fatigued muscles. Additionally, sauna sessions can spike growth hormone or GH levels, which plays a critical role in muscle repair. In fact, some research suggests that sauna exposure can increase growth hormone levels up to 16-fold, depending on the protocol used. So what is the best sauna dose for recovery? 20 to 30 minutes at 176 to 194 degrees Fahrenheit or 80 to 90 degrees Celsius 3 to 4 times per week. This schedule seems to provide the most consistent recovery benefits without interfering with training adaptations. That being said, there is one caveat. If your goal is pure muscle growth, some studies suggest that jumping into a sauna immediately after heavy weight training might slightly blunt muscle protein synthesis due to the additional stress. If that's a concern, waiting 30 to 60 minutes before using the sauna could be a better strategy. One of the most fascinating effects of sauna use isn't just on the body, it's on the brain. Regular sauna sessions don't just improve cardiovascular health and recovery. They can also help regulate stress, mood, and sleep quality. So first, let's talk about cortisol, the stress hormone. When your body is exposed to heat, it temporarily spikes cortisol, your primary stress hormone. But here's the cool part. Over time, regular sauna use actually lowers your baseline cortisol levels, meaning your body becomes more resilient to stress in the long run. Next, let's talk about dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter. Have you ever noticed how amazing you feel after stepping out of the sauna? That's because heat exposure triggers a dopamine surge of up to 50%, giving you a post-sauna mood boost similar to what you get after exercise or meditation. Now, what about sleep? Sauna use before bed can actually improve deep sleep quality and heart rate variability, or HRV. Some studies show that after sauna use, deep sleep increases by up to 70% during the first 2 hours and stays 45% higher over 6 hours. This happens because sauna naturally mimics your body's sleep-wake cycle, raising your core temperature, then allowing it to drop, which signals to your brain that it's time for restorative sleep. If you're someone who struggles with sleep, this could be a simple but powerful tool to help reset your circadian rhythm. Okay, so I know we've covered a lot, but let's break it down into simple, actionable steps so that you can maximize the benefits of sauna use. For longevity and heart health, you want 4 to 7 sessions per week, approximately 15 to 20 minutes per session. You want a temperature between 176 and 194 degrees Fahrenheit, or 80 to 100 degrees Celsius for a dry sauna, or 104 to 122 Fahrenheit, 40 to 50 degrees Celsius for a wet sauna. Now, how about for muscle recovery and performance? You're going to want 20 to 30 minutes 3 to 4 times per week, unless your goal is hypertrophy, in which case you want to make sure you wait 30 to 60 minutes before entering the sauna. For stress and sleep optimization, your dopamine increases by up to 50%, reducing anxiety and boosting your mood. Additionally, sauna before bed can enhance deep sleep by up to 70%. And lastly, it's important to remember you want to use the sauna about 1 to 2 hours before sleep. Now, getting back to my original question about dry versus wet sauna and whether wet sauna still confers the same health benefits as dry sauna. While dry sauna has the most research, wet sauna still provides major health benefits. Additionally, wet saunas may be better for respiratory health. And lastly, what about infrared saunas? So the research has shown that they provide similar cardiovascular and longevity benefits as dry saunas. They also have lower temperatures, which makes them easier to tolerate. So they're best for individuals who are sensitive to high heat. So in closing, if you have access to a sauna, whether that's wet, dry, or infrared, you need to use it, regardless of the type. The key is consistency. Regular sauna use can reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease, enhances muscle recovery, lowers stress, and even improves your mental well-being. Again, I'm Dr. Karr. I'm here to help you make smarter decisions to live a healthier life. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comments section, as well as hit like and subscribe. Thank you.